So I started this video and realized I didn't press record. So I'm partway through dismantling the back where the roll bar goes in my Jeep, and I had previously installed the power port back here. It was very easy to do. There is wiring that is wired to the fuse panel at the front. I discovered that the power port was an option for, I can't remember, a couple of packages that came with, but so the wiring was there and it's fused at the front. When I put this power port in, I put it in with the inline fuse holder that it came with, and on the weekend I blew the fuse. I also blew the fuse for the power port at the front of the Jeep, and also the fuse for the middle power port. All with the same, it was just the pump, not the fuses. So anyway, so now I have to get in there and change the fuse. I'm just actually going to take that fuse out because I don't need it. But I'm partway through the dismantling to get in there. So to start with taking this cover off, you just pop it off. There's a back cover. You just pry apart. I use one of these trim tools so I don't scratch anything up. And then there's a 10 mil bolt back there that you need to take off, so I'm going to take that off and I'll resume in a minute. Okay, I got the little 10 mil bolt off the back. You also have to take these there's two screws here which you take out with a T20 hex. So here's the one I put in. It's a marine grade outlet. Normally it's got a little blue light, which you can see there isn't one. But that's how I know the fuse is broken. So I should mention that I've got that little 10 mil nut off the bolt that's in the back. It's quite long, so once you do that, you have to kind of pull this piece up. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, so I'm gonna get that off and resume. So the cover is completely off, and you can see, let me show you here. There's this connector, and into the back of the connector there's a bunch of wires, and the connector isn't hooked up to anything in my Jeep. But anyway, there was a black wire, and this one, it was blue with kind of the red stripe, and that's the power for the power port, and that's just a ground. And so that's wired into the Jeep already. Like I said, I didn't actually need the fuse, which was broken or blown, so I've gotten rid of the fuse. I'm gonna solder the end back on here and hook it back up again, and then I'll show you where the fuse is in the front of the Jeep. Okay, it's all back together. Pretty simple. You put the main cover back in. It's a little tricky getting it slid under here. This takes a little bit of wrangling, but it's not too hard to do. Then you put the 10 mil bolt in the back, and these two guys, I'll do those up. And then you'll put the back panel on, and then tie them together with this. There's this thing pops up and goes back down that holds these two together at the top. As you can see, there's no light in there, which there is when there's power to it. So I'm going to show you the fuse that's in the Jeep's fuse blocks on the front. And so it's this guy here, and so you've got a fuse puller in the Jeep. You simply, what you can do with this is change it from switched to not switched. Right now it's on switched, which means that power is only going to the power port when the ignition is on, and which is the way I like it, because we actually run a fridge when we're camping on it, so we don't want it to run all the time. So we have it switched, but to have it unswitched, you simply pull the fuse out, and let me just show you. See, there's 3 holes there. We're going to put it in the 2 on the other side. Oops, just push that in. And if we go to the back, you should see light. Ta-da! So yeah, it's on. So the location where I drilled the hole, it's fairly close to the edge on the front, maybe 1/4 inch from the side here, and it seemed to work okay. I was kind of did a little bit blind, but it worked out fine. Anyway, that's it's great having the the port back here. Like I said, we have the fridge, or if we're using a pump or whatever, it's nice to have it back here. So it's also nice that the Jeep comes pre-wired to have the switch in. So anyway, I hope you liked the video, and hope the installation goes well for you.